Awesome. So today we'll be talking about the art of cold mailing and how to bypass the online application system that is applying for jobs by using cold mail to get jobs. What is cold mail? Cold mail is ability to message directly decision makers within a company or within a firm and build that communication with them, thereby bypassing or building the network which is needed without the first point of contact, which is the resume. Using cold mail, please do not misinterpret. Your resume will still be required. Your portfolio will still be required and will enable you stand out of others. But then it helps build that relationship and then helps your application even get seen faster by companies and different firms. And we'll be applying this through a tool called the Relexi tool.
Sorry, what did you call the name of the tool?
Relexi. Let me see. So Relexi tool. Now, and this will be connecting this to our LinkedIn in order to use this for job search. So the first thing to do on coming to this tool is to click start for free. And then you install your extension. You add your extension to Chrome. Add to Chrome. Once the extension is downloaded, added, then we are good to go. Okay, our extension is added now. So return back to the tool. Relexi.com. So we are in now with our extension, and this is how your interface will look different than this. But then what you want to do here is to create a campaign. So I have this, click on campaign. And before you can create a campaign, you have to first have a target. Now, there are three sets of decision makers within company. Companies are divided into three basics. The first are startups, small startups, between employees 1 to 30. The second are bigger startups, or we call them scale up. They have employees from 30 and above. And the last are corporates that have 500 to even hundreds of thousands of employees, like Facebook, Google, Amazon, and all others. So now for startups, there are three people you should be targeting. The first is the manager. For example, you're working as a front-end developer. You want to target the team lead, fake team lead. You want to target the CTO. You want to target the director of engineering or the chief technology officer. Now, these are the three people you want to target: the director of engineering, the team lead, the CTO, chief technology officer, or even like a manager, which has a decision making in the tech industry. Okay. Now, that being said, we'll be visualizing this. Now, the first thing you need to do is to get the list of startups which you want to work for. So what I want to look for is, I'm looking for the term CTO. So you search for the term CTO. Now, if you're looking at working within a particular region, for example, you're looking for a job in Nigeria. Now you click on all filter, then you have let me do country location. I'm looking for CTOs in Nigeria because I want to work in Nigerian's company. So what I need to do is just a minute. Show results. Now we have 3,000 CTOs in Nigeria. So I will be messaging these 3,000 CTOs and then connecting with them, looking to work in their company. Yours might be different because it might be lesser and it might be more. Okay. Now, one thing, in case this extension isn't popping up in yours, what you want to do is to click on the Welexia icon here. Click on this and then create a new list. Great. Now you call these CTO. CTOs. Great. Now the user value should be 1,000 imports. Then you validate. Now it will start importing and importing even until you scan from 10 to 1,000. Now what you want to do here is, in order to add the 3,000 CTOs, you have to add them manually. For example, okay, once this is importing, we're going to go through. Just a minute. We have to give these around 10, 15 minutes for this to be done. 10, 15 minutes for this to be done. And then we'll continue with the lecture. Okay. So I'll be waiting for 10 minutes. And once that is done, we're going to forge ahead with the next step.
All right, sir.
So once the application is done importing, it gives you a dashboard just like this, okay? So what you need to do is to come to campaign and then start a new campaign. Now, I love the invitation plus 2 messages. And what I want to call this is cold mail to hiring managers. Hiring managers. Okay, so now I want to choose from my list and not from LinkedIn. Remember, we create a list called the CTO. So from the CTO, yes, I want to add all prospects. And first, I want to add a note. So something like this, then you insert a variable called the first name. I am expanding because you don't want to be salesy at first. Expanding my network of engineers, and I will love to connect with you. Okay, now you want to appraise them. You were recommended by LinkedIn for the search of CTO as a top choice to connect and grow with. So you add with a question, which is a call to action. Can we connect? Thanks. So something as simple as this message. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to this. So I'm going to click on confirm. And usually for me, I send the next message after 1 day, 2 days. But you can use 1 day in order to get faster results. So remember name. Now what you want to do is thank you for accepting my connection request. Okay, now you want to give your shot. I kicking off my engineering career, and some portfolios and expanding my knowledge on recent technologies like React, JS, and so I'm looking for the new language Google release, Carbon and Carbon. React.js and Carbon. Now, is what advice will you give to me? What advice will you give to me to enable me to get a decent job? Thanks. So now what you want to do here is you want to build a rapport, the second point of contact, and you want to get them talking, okay? Okay, so after this, you want to send after 3 days or 2 days. Now, thanks so much. Your profile is amazing, I must say. And I look forward to working with you. Now, you want to give the shocker. Are you currently hiring? Or do you know anyone that is hiring an intern or an entry-level engineer with, then you put in your skill, React.js, and you put in all your skill here. And one other thing which you will love to do is, I believe, I can learn better on the job than self-paced courses. Looking forward to hearing from you. Thanks. So this will be your last call message. And then what you can do is, here is my resume. You can attach your resume and portfolio. My resume, which contains the collection of my work. So put in the links to your resume here. The links to your resume will come here. So after that, you're good to go. You confirm, and then what you need to do is to click launch my campaign. So after this, you're going to watch the rates. Once this is launched, you're going to watch the rates daily. What you want to know is for that particular campaign. Let me see. For that particular campaign, what's the acceptance rates? What's the response rates? And with this going forward, you'll be able to secure a job even faster and faster and faster. And this in case your prospect is exhausted. For example, I have 16 prospects here. Now, what I need to do is to look for more prospects. Now, let me refresh this page. Click on the relaxing button and then CTO starting page where I want to start from. If I'm starting from 100 previously, I'll be starting from 50 or from 500, just give the gap 100. And once you do this, let's say I'm starting for 200 now. And this is going to import another 200 into my existing page. And I want to put them into one of my running campaign. And that will be all. So that's all for the code mailing. Practice this and then let me see how it goes.